Hey there, guys. It's a good night here, and I guess I'm here in a Kerbal Space Program point 22, and I set the recording hotkey to F12 because F9 is load quick save in this game, and I guess that's also the key for taking a screenshot. So I'm gonna have a lot of screenshots, but I'm here in point 22, which is a new update that was just released. And I'm going to start a new game. I should pick a flag. I need to make a flag to go with the orbs one for now. Rate it. Already haven't called that. There we go. Start. And the new thing that was added in this update, it's really cool. Boy, wow, look at this. The R&D Center, which is all this mess. Let's see. Basic rocketry. How much science do I have? Where does it say that? 0. I don't have any science. So I have to hit. Okay, so I've got the start. Okay, so I've got all my start parts. I guess a capsule, an engine, an SRB, a half fuel tank, a modular girder segment, an antenna, and a parachute. That's all you have to work with to start, and to get the rest of the parts, you need to do science. Sub-assemblies. Oh, that's cool. That's another new thing this update, is sub-assemblies, which I'll probably get into later. Right now, we don't even have any probe bodies. We just have to make a rocket and send it upward. I guess this is a pretty standard design for a first rocket in this version, because you need something that's light enough for the parachute to be able to carry it down. So let's see. I guess it's not really dumbfire, so I'm not going to call it dumbfire rocket. Vertical flying machine. Alright. Save that. Quite simple. I'm assuming that all the staging is good by default on this one. I don't know. So yeah, there's actual science in this version of the game now. Oh, nope, the staging is not good. There we go. And for some reason it's showing the pod. Normally it doesn't show the pods. So, I guess I've got Jeb there. All I gotta do is throttle it up. Let's see if I can figure out that's what I'm looking for. Shores are inviting us to watch the waves roll on the coast. Crap. Maybe I should have turned on SAS. Oh, okay. Transmit data 100% science value. Keep data, okay. So I'm assuming that after I hit keep data, I don't need an antenna. I can just, when the pod gets recovered. Okay, and we're good. My chute deployed. And I got some science, which means I won't just be restricted to, like, this really lousy selection of parts. It's kind of weird that it's kind of weird that that random girder segment is available. I don't know what the deal with that is. Okay. So now I guess I have to recover. I go to tracking station and recover it. See, crew report. Recover vessel. Survive flight. Oh wow! So I get a total of 8.5 science. That's pretty good. So I think I can buy a couple of things with that. It's kind of neat that you get science just for recovering the R&D Center. And there's this one which costs 4, or no, it costs 5. What's that for there? I guess it means it's got 4 parts. With this, I get basic rocketry. I get a new fuel tank. I get 2 new fuel tanks, an RCS tank, and a decoupler. That decoupler is going to be helpful. I might even be able to get into orbit now. So I've got 3 left. Oh boy, these start getting really expensive. Okay. I know that what I want early on is electric charge stuff, simply because electricity is really at a premium in this. Oh crap! So I was gonna save that one. New one. Okay, so I gotta build a new rocket now. I guess I'll do this one on screen. Probably won't take me very long. Vertical flying machine, lowercase m, MK. Alright, what I definitely want is a new utility. I want a parachute, just like last time. And then we have decouplers, which are, it's kind of weird, they give you this random girder piece to start, but they don't give you a decoupler. Or even the struts or anything. I have to unlock the freaking struts. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do for this one, get that there. Let's see. Probably, you know what? This one's going to get recovered, so I'm not going to worry about having an antenna. Mystery goo containment units. Yeah, it was something one of our engineers came upon while dumpstering. I mean, researching alternative applications for existing technologies. A steel container, which appears to be filled with a strange-looking substance. We couldn't reach it or break the canister open. Watching how the goo behaves when subjected to different situations can be very educational. I guess I'll put on one of those. I'm not sure which side, but I'm fine. I'm not sure if having like one on each side would be helpful. I don't have any radial encounters, do I? So put on one of these. Like two of these, one of these, and then one last stage. Have one of these, and one of these. Off the design. I like it. Okay, that's good. Vertical flying machine MK2. Ready to go as far into space as it possibly can. I have no idea if this will even be a remotely functional rocket, but it gets off the ground. I just have to fly it manually because there's no SAS yet. I have to unlock that. I'm hoping I get lots of science from this mission. Okay, and science gets less valuable each time you take it. So you can take the same science over and over again, but it gets less and less valuable. So there's my second stage firing. That's not what I meant to hit. Oh, you only get one per report? That's lame. Observe. Jiggles and wobbles is good. Ooh, 7. That's pretty good. I'm gonna get like 8 for just returning this thing. So, yeah, this is a pretty significant update. One of the big things that it does is, it encourages the use of often neglected parts. So parts like this, this engine that I'm using now is normally overlooked because it's got more powerful cousins, unlike the LV2 size, and it's also got, on its own size, one that gimbals, but now you're sort of forced to use it so people acknowledge it a lot more. Or, you know, in so many words, that's what this update is good for. Let's see. I kind of want to get suborbital. Okay, yeah, that thing, that mystery goo is heavy. It's heavy. But this thing has a fantastic thrust-to-weight ratio. Oh boy. Okay. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't want to lose control of the ship. I wonder if this thing could get into orbit. See, why don't I wait? I'm gonna fast forward till I'm out of the atmosphere, which is I think 70,000, and then I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to make a new crew report. Crew report. Yeah. It seems we are very much in space now. The sky seems to be mostly below us. Keep that. Okay. Why don't I orient myself kind of like that? You know what? I'm just gonna let it plummet. I don't really have anything to gain from putting it into orbit now that I've already got like a crew report and a mystery goo observation, so I think I'm in good shape. So I don't know how good of a job I did explaining the new system. Let's see, okay, yeah, I've got another decoupler. Yeah, it'll... Woo. Burning up. Which still has no effect on the ship. That's kind of surreal. Oh, there's the sun, and there's the ground. I'm going towards that. I've still got a ways to go. See, I'm really enjoying this update. It used to be that if you knew how to play the game, and like if you knew how to do it, you could go to like freaking Duna right off the bat. But now you actually have to work for those parts. So geez, I probably got close to 20 science points just on this mission. Let's go to wait, throttle down. Okay, Space Center. It's showing orange text. It's bad things. Okay. So now that I'm at the Space Center, I can recover that capsule and get back any science that I can recover. Yes. Crew report while in space near Kerbal. I didn't get the plus 13 science. I have a total of 16 science now. Okay, I might have to do another flight in that vein before I have enough science to buy anything new. This requires... that only requires 18. This requires 15, so I can get this. Survivability. I can get landing struts and a radial mount parachute, as well as a new engine. There's a new song, new music. You know what? I'm just gonna run another flight. I wanna see if I can get that mystery goo to work. And I bet I can get this thing into orbit. I wonder if I could have gotten different science by getting all the way up to Apple Apps before I did the crew report. Mystery goo. The goo doesn't seem to be doing much right now. That's worth 3. That's not bad. Observation from launchpad. Discard. I guess the transmission thing is more for when you have like space stations and stuff, or like bases. When you're just doing hops in a Kerbal orbit, it's kind of pointless. Although it does give you an antenna right off the bat. So I guess you get more science for going out to like the moon and Venus and other celestial bodies such as those. That's cool. Let's see what else is there to level up. Oh. Good thing is to make conversation while this rocket goes skyward. Pokemon. X and Y just came out, and I had to pull myself away from it when this update came out to record this video. just thought, you know, I want to get a video about this out really soon after the update actually comes out, because that's when it's gonna be really popular. This might actually get some views. And but I had to stop playing Pokemon for a while, which was hard for me to start gravity turning. I mean, there isn't much in this world that can get me to stop playing Pokemon. But yeah, it's X and Y are really great. If you haven't played them yet, you totally should. I've already beaten them, or I've already beaten Y, so, you know, within 5 days of the game coming out. I'm already done with it, but... Let's see, okay, that, let's see... Okay... I bet you I can get this thing into orbit. Okay, wow, that was not very graceful. Yeah, that freaking mystery goo weighs a ton. Antennas are for? It's so you can have more than one crew report. So you can take a crew report, transmit it, and then take another one. Okay, I gotta start carrying those on board. Oh jeez, okay, cut that. Alright, not high enough. Yeah, this thing is wild. You know what, I don't have the SAS on. Alright, that's high enough. Alright, let's plot. Oh, I guess it's still kind of dropping because I'm not out of the atmosphere yet. Let's let that happen. And I guess for my crew report this time... Oh, I'm like out of fuel. Okay. I guess for my crew report this time, I will observe the goo. Space. Observe. The goose seems to have clumped into a sphere. Also appears to be converted. Oh, that's worth 10. That's good. Alright, let's go down. Another boring re-entry. I try to do this stuff as quickly as possible, so it doesn't make for a boring video. I don't want it to cut out too much. I haven't stopped recording once since I started. It's all the first recording. This thing is taking too long to come down. What I want to do is I want to unlock like a solar panel or something, and then have it with an antenna so I can actually maintain the electrical charge while I like transmit data, so I can max out the amount of science I can get at once. But apparently, people like Scott Manley and them have actually like gotten everything in the game in like 3 flights, which is insane. Like they figured out how to get to like how to fly by the moon and Minmus on like your first flight with this. That boggles me. Okay, so we're past that stage. Now we're just coming down. So I'll turn that off. You can see how the thing there sort of leans the rocket. Okay, I don't know how high the ground is here. Let me see how high is the ground. Okay, there's still a few meters left. I can switch on the physics warp. Scratching my head. Can't imagine how many weird sounds are going to be in the commentary with me like swallowing like that and clearing my throat like that and scratching my head. It was bad enough with the last video. Space Center. See how much science I got for that flight. Science. Okay, I guess in this video, I'll do one more rocket. For this one, I will have an antenna. So I can try to transmit the data back as I collect it, because it looks like that mystery goo, the data that I'm taking just isn't staying there. I'm trying to think of a way that I can make this potentially orbital. I can't think of anything. Maybe I'll just fly one more time. Flying the same rocket 3 times. That's exciting. And this is genuinely confusing me. Let's see, so can I like hit that? Observe goo. Doesn't do anything on the surface, which is worth 3. Transmit data 40% science value. 10 mits. What the hell is a mit? Ah, neutron done. Did that? Oh, I have no electric charge now. Wait, can I still launch? But I have no control. Wait, no, I do have control. Look at now. Oh god, okay. And whoa! Alright, that was exciting. Right, guys? Yeah, that antenna sucks up all my power. So I definitely need a battery or something if I'm going to be doing these antennae. Okay, I guess, I don't know, I'm gonna keep recording for a bit. I might cut this into a second video. But, let's see, I guess I still have to recover even though it's like 10 feet away. I get 0.8 science for that flight. Although I guess the science that I got for that transmission is still counted. So, it was actually like 1.9 or something. So far, the most profitable mission that I've had was my first one, I think. General rocketry still requires... I mean, nothing here is even all that valuable. I kind of want to go down this path, because I think that's where you eventually get to... you eventually get to batteries. Oh! Radial decouplers, that's good. Okay, I need general rocketry before I get that. I need survivability before I can get that. And then after that it requires 45 science. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to do a few flights on my own and see how much science I can rack up. So, I'll be back later with more Kerbal Space Program. So see you next time.